Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. It's the 14th of December, so it's Thursday. Yay! And the Christmas jumper is out from last year. I do like this jumper. It's not the best fit in the world. Mistakes were made when I was supposed to switch needles. I forgot, and yeah. And I think if I was to knit it again, which I might do because it was quite a quick knit, being a DK work sweater, I'd knit it a little bit longer and a slightly larger size. I mean, I have swelled a little bit since last year, so it's a little bit snugger than I'd like, but not like uncomfortably so, and it'll still be fine over dresses. So it's not too much of an issue. So hey, yeah, Christmas jumper, woohoo! And it's Advent calendar time. So let's start with the tea Advent calendar from Bird and Blend. Let's find day 14. Okay, fresh and fragrant Earl Grey with a hint of vanilla. Do you like an Earl Grey? So this is Earl Grey cream, which I do really like. Actually, I've had this one before. I've had pouches of this before. So yeah, proper tea. Earl Grey is a proper tea. I am somebody who drinks my Earl Grey with milk. I know a lot of people don't. Horses for courses, you know. So medium caffeine, with or without milk, 4+ minutes brewing time. It says 4 minutes, but I normally do 5. And onto the Crafty Kit Company Advent Calendar. We're on an even day, so it's a white packet. And are we ready for the rustling? Okay, so what colours have we got today? We've got our usual little ball of pre-felted stuff. We've got brown, we've got red, and we've got a bit of green. So let's pop that to one side, grab the booklet and see what it is that we're making with today's kit. So there's the pear with partridge, there's the bell, there's the poinsettia, there's the penguin in the bobble hat, there's the Christmas tree, there's the robin, mince pie, snowman, lantern, Brussels sprout, hot chocolate. Okay. So today's little mini kit, which I don't think will take very long to make at all looking at it. It's a little mini apple. And look at this. 11 sleeps to go. I have picked out some Christmas presents. I've picked out a few options. They are sat in my basket, waiting for final decisions to be made. My sister and family get into the country on Saturday, so probably will do the ordering of theirs on Saturday so that they arrive at the UK property after my sister and her family do. It's awkward if they didn't. So yeah, so that's the plan with those, and then to finalise what I'm getting for the parentals, and I can order them whenever. And my brother as well. So I generally these days get the gifts wrapped and sent by where I'm buying them from. The habit I got into whilst sending to Bulgaria, because much easier to do it that way. And it means everybody gets gift bags that they can reuse for other things. So my dad and his wife, I generally get stuff delivered here and then wrap it because they only live down the road, so I can drop those off. But yeah, everybody else's I get sent directly to them. Yeah, so might do a bit of tweaking of the shopping basket for that. Also waiting for a supermarket delivery, which is at some point in the next hour. And I'm going to get the ribbing finished on that cardigan. After that, we'll see. As you know, I don't have much left to do on the dungarees, so that might be an option for this afternoon. I might prep the cardigan for steeking if I get the ribbing done. And after that, it's sleeves, button band. Oh, and buttons. I need to sort out buttons for that cardigan. So yeah, so I have a plan for up to about lunchtime. After that, I'm just going to wing it. Okay, so I'll chat to you in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not wearing my microphone. I just went to start editing today's vlog, and after the bit you've already seen, none of the footage had any sound on it. I actually checked that the microphone was on. Yeah, it didn't pick up any sound. So I guess it was running low on battery. It is now here, charging away, ready for if I need it again. Now, part of the reason that I was filming with the microphone on is because our neighbours are doing some construction work. They're doing it themselves, but it means there's lots of hammering, lots of drilling. So it was driving me a little bit potty earlier on today, but it meant I couldn't record anything without the microphone because it was just that camera was just picking up all of the background noise. So hopefully they're planning on getting that done before Christmas because trying to be balmy. So yeah, so that's happened. I will possibly maybe put some little bits of the footage that I shot earlier up in the corner for you to see because I've got the footage, just no sound on it. And so what else to do? I also got the body finished on this year's Christmas card. This is upside down, so that's the hemline. So I did a sewn bind off. It's a 2x2 rib, so it's not quite as perfect as when you do the tubular bind off on a 1x1. Similar sort of idea. It looks fine. I don't know if I'll do the same for the cuffs. It's not like I've done a tubular cast on at the neckline. We'll see how I feel when I get to the end of the first sleeve. So next steps for the cardigan. So I have tried it on over the top of today's Christmas sweater, as you will hopefully see from the footage that'll be floating around here somewhere. So the fit is fine. Obviously, when I steek it and turn it into a cardigan and I don't have a DK weight jumper underneath it, it's going to gain a little bit of positive ease. I'm also anticipating this growing because it is, I believe, merino, but it's superwash merino, and that does tend to grow when you block it. So that should also give me a little bit more ease. So the next step, I might work a little bit on the sleeves this evening, we'll see, just to make a start on them. But before I get the sleeves like any distance down, I'll be doing them one at a time anyway. I need to run a couple of rows of stitches down either side of where I'm going to cut in this steek panel. So I need to do that with the sewing machine because it's superwash yarn. If I was using a sticky yarn like I used for my other steeking projects, then I wouldn't worry about that. I would probably crochet, reinforce it, just for neatness. Because the yarns just hold on to themselves, they don't unravel or anything. But with this yarn, it's slippy. It's not going to necessarily hold itself so securely in place after it's been cut. So I want to get those stitches in before I pick up for the button bands, before I finish the sleeves. I am probably not going to cut it open until after I've worked the button bands, or at least until after I've picked them up, just to again give that a bit of stability as I cut it. And then I'll be putting ribbons or bias tape or something on the back to just tidy things up over the cut edges. So it's coming along. I think the fit's going to be good once it's finished. But yeah, that bind off takes quite a while to do. So I haven't actually got much else done today. The shopping did arrive, the food shop, minus some things that I need for dinner in a couple of days, some of the ingredients for that. And obviously the bits that I forgot to put on. So I will need to take a trip into town to the supermarket to pick those bits up and to find marzipan. because it's that time of year when marzipan is in scarce supply, particularly for delivery. And I can order it from that big online retailer that sells absolutely everything under the sun, but at quite extortionate prices. So I'm probably not going to do that. So yeah, so that might be something to do tomorrow. I could do it on the way to work Monday, Tuesday. But one of the meals that I'm planning on using one of the ingredients for is for over the weekend. So I should probably do it before then. Tomorrow might be a good option because it's a weekday rather than a weekend. But we shall see. It might be the weekend to look at what the weather's going to be doing. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it there and go and upload this bit of footage and finish editing today's vlog. And I will see you tomorrow. But until then, happy crafting and bye-bye for now.